thank Francisco, who is the president of the WBO, for sanctioning this fight, one that all the fans wanted to see. As you know, we started with the prelims, and it's just worked out beautifully here now. We got both fighters sitting here. No one's stuck in traffic. We've spoken to the other fighters, the other people that have made this event possible, and now it's ready for battle. Pride and Punishment, July 14th. You've got the world champion right here who's held his title for over 5 years. This is his 8th defense that he's making. Someone that knows a victory puts him in place to fight Miguel Cotto in a unification fight. Over on my right, who we haven't heard from yet, we've got the 6'2", 147-pound, undefeated, mandatory challenger who wants to take the title not only from Antonio Margarito, but the title placed on his head from his promoter, Bob Arum, of saying Antonio Margarito was the most feared man in boxing. Paul Williams, this Saturday, is out to prove he is the most feared man in boxing for many years to come. 4 months in Puerto Rico, I think you're ready to speak, get it over with, and hear that bell ring. I want to bring him up. He's here. He can sit down and speak on his training, on what it's like to have his dream, his goal, manifest itself Saturday night at the Home Depot Center. Paul, the Punisher Williams.
Go Paul!
How you doing out there? First, I'd like to give thanks to God for giving me the blessing to be out here to perform for y'all, ladies and gentlemen, out here on July the 14th. You know, I've been waiting for a long time to get this opportunity. You know, it's finally here, so it's like a dream come true. So, you know, I just count my blessings that, you know, so I'm able to be present at the time when it's all happened. But, you know, July the 14th, I come out and do what I do best, and that's to punish. You know, I'm not taking Margarito lightly, because I know Margarito's not going to take me lightly. You know, I'm just going to go out there and do what I do best, and that's go out there and fight. And I know there's been a lot of saying going around that I'm supposed to be sick, I can't make weight. There's all kind of crazy stuff on the internet, but, you know, to my fans out there, I don't believe none of that, because, you know, I always come prepared, and I always make weight. You know what I'm saying? Me being sick, I don't know why. They said I was in a hospital in Puerto Rico. No, I sent a couple of sparring partners to the hospital in Puerto Rico. You know, but other than that, you know, that's about it. So I'm just anxious to be here. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow will be the big weigh-in, so everybody will see me weighing 40, maybe 45 again. I don't know, you know. But it's going to be something to see. You know, I know Margarito going to bring his A game, but, you know, he got to bring a triple A game, because, you know, so I ain't taking no rides. And I'm really hungry for this. And I know he got to be hungry too, because, you know, it's a big fight. You know what I'm saying? Big things happen in big fights. And I'm going to show you why I'm going to do some big things in that fight. I'll come on the 14th. Thank you.
We've already heard from George Peterson. I want to introduce the young man who's standing over on the left, who's been with Margarito, I think, from the beginning. Someone that I've known for 20 plus years, Francisco Espinoza. Francisco? I want to bring up right now, and I'll pass it over to you, Sergio, is the co-manager of Antonio Margarito, and one that has a lot of confidence in their champion. You know, keep in mind that on June 9th, when Miguel Cotto fought at Madison Square Garden in front of 20,000 fans, that challenger that night was supposed to be Antonio Margarito. Antonio Margarito had a decision to make. That decision was either to fight as mandatory challenger or do what other people had been accused of doing with Margarito, and that was duck this challenge. And to Margarito's credit, and something that we need more of in our boxing business, is he didn't want to give up that belt for the fight with Cotto. And instead he has the best of both worlds if he wins, which is a tall task. And not because Paul Williams is 6'2", but because they're both ferocious fighters inside that ring. But he decided to bypass the Cotto fight, keep his title, give Paul Williams the opportunity to beat him. And it's a big fight. He's making a lot of money. And I also have to compliment his managers, Francisco and Sergio, for realizing you don't run from challengers. This is what makes boxing so great. It's having the best fight the best. And come Saturday night, the winner of this fight is the #1 welterweight in the world. Throw in De La Hoya, throw in Cotto, throw in anybody you want to throw in, Mosley. The #1 welterweight in the world is sitting right here. And you're going to see it Saturday night. Sergio, why don't you say a few words? Sergio Diaz.
First, I want to apologize for getting here late. There was a lot of traffic. Los Angeles traffic is the worst. But anyways, we're ready to go July 14th. Antonio's ready, 100%. Already at weight. We had good camp, good sparring. We're not looking ahead of anything. I just heard George talking about not showing enough because he doesn't want to show anything for his next opponent. We're not thinking about any next opponent. Yes, there's talk about other fights. We're thinking about one fight. We're thinking about July 14th. We're going to get through Paul Williams, then we'll start thinking about our next fight. It's going to be a good fight. Hope everyone's out there. May the best man win.
Is Javier here? Oh, there's Javier. Javier Capetillo, who's the trainer of Antonio Margarito. Capetillo, that's what I said. Oh, you don't like my Spanish? Come on. Okay, that's all right. We like kids at our press conferences, and you can come to the fight as long as you got a ticket. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll discount it, okay? Yeah, half price. Oh, that's all right. Okay, I'll give you it. Sergio, thank you for everything. You know, he is a great champion, and I do believe that a lot of people ducked him. And I do believe he's out there to prove that he's the most feared man in boxing. And that's what makes this fight so good, is because we've got two fighters that may seem calm and docile right here, but when that bell rings Saturday night, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's going to be a toe-to-toe war, and I do not see it going the distance. And I'm speaking as a fan, not as a promoter. I want to introduce him now, the WBO welterweight world champion and a very classy man, Antonio, the Tijuana Tornado, Margarito.
Gracias. Gracias, muy buenas tardes a todos. Quiero agradecer a toda la prensa, a todos ustedes, a todo el público. Pues llegó la hora, ahora sí. Llegó la hora de la verdad.
I want to say hello. I want to say thank you for everyone being here. I want to thank the media, the public for being here. The time is here. The time is here. This time is here for me to continue keeping my title.
Estamos listos más del 100%. Nos preparamos muy bien para esta pelea y estamos en peso, está todo bien, no surgió ningún problema en el entrenamiento como la vez pasada.
Everything has been great, no injuries. I'm 100% ready for any type of fight that's brought on. Everything has been going great during camp.
Y nomás me queda decirles que voy a hacer una nueva defensa. Estamos listos para la próxima pelea.
I just want to tell everybody that this is going to be another defense. I'm ready to continue defending the belt after this fight.
Gracias, vamos a ganar.
Thank you, Antonio.